Alright guys, and welcome to the YouTube video. This is your guide to creating and optimizing YouTube videos to help your local businesses. So what we're going to show you on YouTube is how to create videos. Going to give you some ideas. Use Fiverr. You can create slideshow, and you can use that. I use Camtasia. Or you can use YouTube to create a slideshow, and I'll show you that option within there. Now, once you've created the video, you've got it optimized and everything, I'm going to show you the Fiverr gig that I use to get Web 2.0 embeds. You're also going to want to embed this video on the website. Now, you can put that on the specific page. You can put it on the home page. It just depends on the quality of video you have. But you want to make sure that it's embedded somewhere on your site. You want to verify your channel, and you want to add associated website, which most likely is your website that you're doing for the local business. And then one of the tricks is that you're going to comment on YouTube video links, or you're going to comment with your YouTube video link on top ranking pages for the search you're going for. Now, when you create your video, you want to hit a pain point. Do you lack confidence to smile? Do you have crooked teeth that are giving you low self-esteem? Right? Go into their deep spot. Go into where they're feeling bad. Like, strike on that. Really get into it. Then what you want to do is go after the positive emotion. Hey, let's make them feel bad. You got crooked teeth. You lack confidence. Do you have low self-esteem? Do you want to feel confident when smiling? Do you want to feel better about yourself when you walk into a room and you're at a party and you're talking to someone? We can help you get the perfect smile. All right? Contact Chomp Orthodontics for a free consultation and get your smile back. So when you create the video, these are the areas that I do because it gets their interest. That first pain point that people feel, they relate with that. So first we want to make it relative to them. So yes, I can relate with that. Oh, I have crooked teeth. Then yes, I want to feel confident when smiling. Oh, you can help me? Great. Where do I contact you? And then also remember, this is based on psychology that I've identified. One, through doing a lot of videos over time and working with a lot of big brands and agencies and creating them with videographers myself to generate results. Now, the YouTube video setup, there's some very key important points in here that you need to be aware of. One is, just like with an image, you want to name the file using keywords and description. So just as you were to name an image, you want to do the same thing with the file name of the MP4 or whatever format you're using for your video. And we're going to also use something close to that to the title. Then you're going to add your basic title, and that's optimized based on similar to the file name, but for what you want to rank. So we're going to try and target what you want to rank. So for us, if we're looking at orthodontist, braces, and Invisalign, I'm going to have those in my file name, and I'm going to have them in the title, and I'm also going to have the primary address city within there. Now, within the description, we want to get as much content in there as possible around what we're, and I pull the main image from what we've created with the content information and just post that in the description, but also have the site, a link to the site URL and phone number in the first part, because what happens is that when it comes up and it shows that description, whether it's the snippet on search or within YouTube, you want the URL and phone number there, because the goal is to get people to contact us. Because we're getting more real estate by doing this, and our goal, one of the goals is to get it to rank in search. Now, you want to include your social URLs, because remember that a YouTube link going to your social pages help builds the authority of those pages. So the more that we can interlink these external sites together that are all pointing to our client site, that can help with the page authority and domain authority, as well as citation flow, because the more authority we get from high authority DAs, the page authority increases as well too. And remember, if you've got videos for individual services, point to those specific pages. You're also going to include the NAPW. You're going to add tags. I use about up to 12. I don't like to get too spammy with them. You're going to include the #1 ranking videos and channels, or the top ranking videos and channels. So you want to think of the top 4 or 5 you want to put in there, and I'll show you how to do that. You're going to include city or cities, right? So if there's a couple, but only keep one, maybe the county and the city. Include target keywords, orthodontist, braces, Invisalign. Make sure it's public. You're going to want to add cards, and the cards, what those do is they come up intermittently that will drive people to our site. And then we're going to also add, and those cards will also use to point to other videos if you have them as well too. Then you're going to add end screen and annotations, which at the end will hopefully drive them to our site. And then you're going to also go into the advanced settings, and you're going to set the category and add a location for where the video is shot. So let me walk you through that. So here's Fiverr, and you can do video, right? And then with video, you'll get, I will create a promotional spokesperson video. I'll write you a professional video script, create an animated explainer video, and you can use any of these. And they range. They're probably going to be more than $6, but you can get some pretty low budget. But just keep in mind of the type of client you have and the image and brand that you want to represent. You know, I'll spend up to $150 sometimes on here, and that's not a lot of money. Or I'll have my client spend it. That's not a lot of money to get a good quality video. You find, and I've worked with videographers, they'll charge, you know, $5,000 for a video that I could have got on here for a couple $100. But you can't tell the client that if they're the ones who are referring your business. So on YouTube, you can come, and then what you want to do is that you get the up button's the arrow with the upload, and then you can create a photo slideshow, and then in the slideshow, you put your images, and then what you want to do is choose the text. So then you'll just use the text to walk through like we just did, as if you were to do a slider in Camtasia or something. Now, I went ahead, I uploaded a video already. But we're going to take a look at that just for the sake of saving some time. And so this essentially was a file name. So I've got orthodontist, right? So that's keyword number 1. West Hills, braces, retainers, Invisalign, and we could even get, we'll leave it at that. And then right here we could probably put the phone number as well too. West Hills best orthodontist for adults and kids. So I've got content around the pages that we want to rank, and then we've got from our workbook the description we have our social links, we got servicing. Now one thing we want to put in here as well too is we want to put in our name, address, phone number, and web. So I'll grab that. Right. I usually do it here, chomp, towards the bottom. And then I also like putting the phone number here in case somebody wants to actually call. I like to make it as easy as possible for people to contact us. It's public, and then also share it on your channels as well too. Not let me do that at the moment. And then save your changes. Go ahead, let's go to cards. I usually add music. I just enjoy having it. Then we're going to create a card, and then we're going to say, oh, see that? We got to enable. My account is verified. All right. So for some reason this isn't working for me. It may be because it's still going through the pending process, but I'm not sure. But you could put the video playlist, promote another channel, poll, and then also you want to add the end screen annotations. So it gives you the last 20 seconds of the video, and then you'd add an element, and then I usually link to an approved website, or we'll start with, yeah, we're gonna start with subscribe for now. I would like another element to create a link, but it's not letting me do this. But all right, video or playlist. Let's do most recent upload. Save it. All right, but let's go back into tags, and then on YouTube we're gonna go. All right, so who is orthodontist West Hills? Yes, we come up number 1. So Platt would be one popular videos. So we'd take this, give you an example.
Good morning.
And it's not a competitor. So the rich life. So we want to do, she's got a long title. So her first orthodontist. All right, we're going to take that. We're going to use that in the tag. And then on this one, I'm not going to use the channel just because I don't. It's not a completely relative channel. Where when we look at orthodontist topics, Platt. So this would be. So I'd copy this, take out the comma, paste it in, and I also take the channel and put it in as I've done. And then you can see orthodontist, braces, retainers, Invisalign. Here's their, or here's theirs. West Hills, the city. You put LA County if you wanted. Then what we're going to do, we're going to save changes. We also do that with the competitor, so we come up in their suggested search as well as potentially a video in the post roll. Now changes are saved. Go to advanced settings. People and blogs, let's see. We want something that's relative, so we'll do, one of the things you can do is we'd look at this video and we'd look at the view source, and then what we're going to look at, we're going to look at category. So category, they have people and blogs. See that? People and blogs. So we could keep it as people and blogs. And usually you'll do that for the top 3. And then what you'll do is the video location. And then I've already got, if it doesn't have the city, if you can't drop the address in there, you can put the coordinates. And then standard YouTube license, content is never aired on television. That depends on save changes. So now, one of the goals that we're trying to do is we're trying to get to, when we put in Orthodontist West Hills, we're hoping to see our video come up. But it doesn't look like it's working in this scenario. That's alright. It can take some time to get there as well too. And if we go to more and then videos, hopefully we come up. Here we are, we're number 2 in videos for Orthodontist West Hills. Now if we do Invisalign, we're 4th. If we come to all, we're number 1 for Invisalign West Hills in the map pack. Nothing. Oh, there we are. So here's an example. So see that? We're on the 2nd page for Invisalign West Hills. Now, once we do our optimizations on YouTube, notice that we're going to go, and then here's your video URL. Alright, so now that you got the URL copied, what you want to do is that we want to go into leaving comments. So here's an example of the one that we were just on for her first orthodontist visit, and drill in on this one. I went a little bit deeper and I replied 2 replies just so that it doesn't get flagged on her channel as a potential spam link. Hopefully this will get pushed through. I just said, thank you, Emily, for sharing. We know seeing an orthodontist for a young girl could be tough. Here's a URL to our video. We don't even reference it. Then let's look at West Hills. There's Platt, and Platt we just want because they don't have anyone else commenting. We just say, hey, nice video. Glad to see Platt Village is nearby and helping patients as well. Link to our video. Now, what I'm looking for is I also want more views. I want orthodontist video with a ton of views. I'm not seeing it with this search. So let's go just to orthodontist. So you can do a Invisalign. So we've got, oh, look at that. Now this is based on us being logged. Alright, so let's search Invisalign. Invisalign, Cost, Pain, and Lifestyle by Danielle Pacheco. 144,000 views. How does Invisalign work? Let's go with how Invisalign works. And let's say something like, this is a great video on how Invisalign works. It is really clear on how it can help teeth and make a big difference while helping people's self-esteem who do not want the standard metal braces. Boom. Alright. Let's see if it sticks. Looks like it sticks. I'm gonna thumbs up at myself because I like myself. So hopefully that makes sense, and I do about 5 to 10 of these potentially in a week for a total of 20 to 30 depending on how difficult the niche is for adding comments on YouTube videos. But we're also going to go to Fiverr So this is the guy in Fiverr that I use, C. Stewart, who builds SEO backlinks that are safe and powerful, and they're just a bunch of Web 2.0s in Tier 3 and 2, and social signals and tweets, and I found that this really works, and I use them a lot. I use them pretty much on all the videos. And I order the $5 gig, and then all you do is you give them the URL for the YouTube video. You give them some keywords, and you can use other keywords or use the naked URLs. Don't use exact match. I'll use naked URLs mostly, or other keywords. And I pop that in, and then you want to also embed it on your site. And then those are the tricks for ranking YouTube videos and getting results. Like right now on the second page, maybe braces. See what we get for braces. Nothing on the first page. No. There it is, third page for braces. Third page, so it's still working its way up. And then let's try retainer. So we're dominating for retainers in West Hills. And there we are on the first page for retainers. So that's one of the other tricks we can do that we can use to help take up more real estate on this page and dominate on our local SEO. Hope this video helps. Looking forward to training in the next one.